All right, let's get into Dynasty Social. So as I was saying, we're starting, the ball's rolling. We're getting these boot camps coming in every week, and they just keep getting better and better and better, and the results keep getting better. And when you look at some of these guys that come in here, when you first meet them, it's like, kind of quiet guys, which is all right because we're not judging anything, right? And then at the end of it, they are just so excited. Their mind has just been blown. Their mind is open, and they kind of see the possibilities of where this can take you. So what I want to do right now is I keep getting, 3 emails, like the 3 of the same emails again and again and again. It's always the same question.
All right.
So I'm going to do a little bit of a Q&A with these.
All right. It's Q&A with Dynasty Socials. Khal, the man about town. And while he's doing that, I'm going to go grab my water that's halfway across the room. So, Khal,
there you go.
The floor is yours.
All right. So my first question I get all the time is, how do you get rid of approach anxiety? And what approach anxiety is seeing a woman you want to talk to and having that scary feeling inside of you where you're like, I don't know, I can't approach her, and you're worried. How do you get rid of that? Well, the thing is, you have to understand what it is. And what it is just, it's more of a physiological thing than it is a mental thing. Because, years and years ago, if you were to approach somebody, like I'm talking like thousands of years ago, if you were to approach somebody, that could equal to death or social isolation, right? So that kind of just got mixed up in our physiology. So the thing is, you can't mentally get rid of it. You just have to kind of understand it. You have to know, okay, this is the anxiety I'm going to have for talking to this woman here. Now, there is a way to manipulate that anxiety, and here's what I do, and I get all of my students to do. You change the physiology of yourself, the feeling inside of yourself. So let's say you're out with your friends and you see women. You can't just be like, oh, hey guys, how's it going? Or just be in one state and then all of a sudden be like, hey guys. No, if you know you're going to go out and have a good time, you're going to meet some women, pump yourself up, change that physiology to one that's excited. So things I get people to do is kind of like, scream, yes, 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 at the top of their lungs, or kind of like celebrate with each other, or, clink some glasses and smile. Always be smiling, clinking glasses, telling jokes, getting in that social mood, kind of, talking to like bartenders or talking to whatever people, if, let's say you're shopping, the cashiers, talk to them, get in that mood, tell some jokes. If you're by yourself, this might sound a little bit weird, but go somewhere and kind of start making like animal noises or scream. The whole point is to get out of that head. Move your arms, move everything like that. Like I was saying earlier about watching Randy Savage and seeing his charisma, kind of, manipulate that. Do a wrestling promo, do anything, sing, whatever you need to do to get that excitement going and get out of your head. That's how you get rid of the approach anxiety. And believe me, when you go to approach a woman after that, it's going to be so much better because you're going to be out of your head. You're not going to be thinking about what to say.
Cool.
Second question is, how do you transition? And this is the biggest one. I am going to be putting out a video on this one at YouTube/Dynasty Social.
And you know what? We'll pass the word on to us, and we'll kind of simulcast it on our site too.
Awesome. Awesome.
Have it so.
Awesome. Yeah.
Or heck, even put it up on your blog.
Oh, definitely.
Just post it on your blog.
They will be going up there, and yeah, you can just see it from there. This is one I get asked every single time on boot camp, way before I can even bring it up, and it's probably the number one question. And I'm pretty sure, Kellen, you've asked yourself this. I've asked myself this.
Yeah.
You open a girl. She's comfortable.
Well, wait a minute.
You don't open her.
Okay, good.
You open as in, hey, how are you? You open the set of
girls.
girls.
Okay,
hey,
yeah.
How are you guys? You approach a girl.
You open the conversation. All right, we got it now. All right.
Oh, there's a lot of terminology.
You freaked me out for a second. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
You open her. No, there's a lot of terminology
Whoa!
in the community. I think we're using the Khal sensor on that.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of terminology in the community, and one of them is opening. So opening just means to approach a group of girls.
Okay.
So you approach a group. You have this anxiety. They're going to... Sorry. They're going to tell me screw off. They're going to tell me leave, get out of here, right? And what happens when they don't do that? What happens when they're like, oh, hey, how are you? Okay, the number one question is, what next? What do you say?
Yeah,
Right?
it's like beating a boss in a video game or something like that, and then being like, beating a boss that you've tried hundreds of times before, trying to beat, and then you finally beat him, and then it's like, awesome, I did it. Okay,
Yep.
now what? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Oh, what a
the mental panic in your mind, like, oh, what am I doing?
Great analogy. Great analogy.
I didn't think I'd get this far. What's going on?
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
And that's what the thing about boot camp is. The first hour or 2 hours or so, I'll get people to open. I'll be like, hey, go talk to those girls. Okay, go talk to those ones. What about those ones, right? And I won't tell them what to say next, just because I want them to feel that feeling of, okay, I got them now. Now what do I do? What do I do, right? Because it's a step-by-step process that you learn. Here's what you do. It's called transitioning. How do you transition the conversation? Okay? Dynasty Social, we have this model, which is a social recursion theory, which means that in every single interaction, there's a flow of the way that the talking is going, or a flow of how things are going. What you want to do is break this flow and then kind of manipulate the pattern into your way. So the pattern of everything is like, oh, hey, how are you? Oh, I'm good. Where do you work? Blah, blah, blah. Kind of that like boring, mundane conversation. What you're going to do is learn certain, I don't want to say tricks or anything, but certain things you can do to kind of own the conversation and put it on your path. So let's keep it simple here for this podcast. But if you ever, had consultations or came to a seminar or something, you'll get more of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
The transition here, as simple as we can do, is 3 really cool ways to do it. Okay, we never teach negative thinking. We always teach positive. There's nothing wrong you can ever do that's going to mess it up. Only good things that you're going to do. So I got to catch my breath. I'm getting a little excited here. Get really passionate about this.
Yeah, stuff. I was going to say, passionate subject for you.
Here we go. The transition. So there's the good way, the great way, and then the awesome way. So the good way, you open the group and you basically ask a question. Just ask a question. It's not the best way, but you're not going to lose the girl. Ask a question. Yep. So, where do you guys go for work? Or what do you guys do for work? And then when they answer that, just be like, okay, cool. What do you do this? What do you do that? Right? Yeah. Just kind of keep the conversation going. It's good. It's not the best way. She might get bored. You might get bored. But it's going to get you where you need to go if the girl likes you. The great way to do it is basically you ask a question, right? And then you make a comment on whatever answer they have. Okay? So example of that would be, what do you guys do for work? She'll be like, I'm a nurse. And I'll be like, oh, no way. Well, I'm a teacher, and a lot of nurses come to my school as a practicum. It's pretty cool. I met this person and that person, kind of adding to the conversation yourself.
Do you know this person? They work at so-and-so's hospital. No, I work at this hospital. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. And then the third way, which is the awesome way, is to add flirtation into it. So, example, I'll be like, oh, what do you do for work? And she'll be like, I'm a nurse. And instead of being like, do you know this person or whatever? She'll be like, oh my God, you're a nurse? No way. I'm totally scared of needles. Oh, I don't think I can handle you anymore. Get that? So it's kind of like a flirtation.
There you go.
You're owning the interaction, and you're also putting her in a frame where she's kind of trying to chase you. That is a very, very extremely simplified version of what's going to happen. But like I said, come out to a seminar, or I'm working on some videos for you guys, some free videos, free audios that I can get more in depth into that stuff. A second thing with transitioning is, instead of asking questions, make cool statements. So, like, for example, instead of being like, are you a nurse? I'll just be like, you're definitely a nurse, aren't you? And she'll be like, why? I'll be like, you just got this kind of like warm vibe about you. So that's another way there. But like I said, we'll get more into that. And then the third question, number 3, biggest question I always get, how do you deal with other guys coming in? So if, let's say I talk to a girl I like, and then another guy comes in, oh, hey, how are you? Kind of like trying to grab you away or being really douchey towards you. Yeah. And a lot of pickup companies and a lot of like pickup books and all these things have said, acknowledge the guy and be like, oh, hey, how are you, man? And all that. But why would you want to bring the guy into what you're already doing? Why would you even do that? So my advice on that one is, if a guy comes into your group, ignore him completely. He doesn't even exist. Like, if he's like, oh, hey, kind of turn your back to him. Dude doesn't even exist. And by doing that, it's almost like he's so much lower on a peg than you.
Yeah.
And to the girl, she's just like, okay, who's this intruder trying to come? And like, why is this guy trying so hard to come and try to talk to us? Whereas if you're like, oh, hey, how's it going, man? The guy that's trying to come in, you're like, oh, hey, how's it going, man? To the girl and to you, it's basically saying like, whatever you were doing wasn't important, and this guy is so much more important than the girl you're talking to and you. So, does that make any sense there?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
There we go. So it's all about focus and intent. If you're focusing so much on the girl, it shows that you're a guy who's focused, who knows what he wants, and it makes her feel special. You feel special. Plus, this guy can never get in.
It's the classic sports analogy: work within your game plan. Don't cater to anybody else's.
Mr. Nitro, why are you not teaching?
Well, there we go.
Teaching for Dynasty Social.
I don't know.
It's a great analogy.
Because
you play commentator, I swear.
Hey, there we go. That's your deal. I don't want to. Hey, it's just like you said. I come in, I start teaching Dynasty Social. You're just gonna turn away from me and totally pretend I'm not there anyway. So,
well done.
That's your department. So.
Well done. And also, let's say the guy is really, really being aggressive. Like no matter what, let's say you turn him away and everything.
Yeah.
Kind of now you want to. I don't want to say degrade him, but you want to always keep the frame of you're higher than this person. So like, let's say he comes in there and he's like, oh, hey man, what's up? And then you turn around and then, hey man, what's up? You turn around and he keeps following you. Just be like, oh man, dude, you're cool. Nice shirt, man. Awesome shirt. I love this shirt. Like kind of like that, as if you're putting him on a lower frame. Oh man, what a cute shirt you got going there. That's awesome. You look so good. I love the hair. Good for you, man. Good for you. And then grab your girl and walk away.
Yeah.
Kind of like, he's trying to get your approval now. You kind of changed the whole script on him.
Cool.
So those are my
that makes total sense.
Dynasty Social.
There
so instead of writing it all the time through email, now you have it. I'm just gonna be like, refer to podcast January 13th, and you can have it.
There you go. And you can't really add too much more to that. That's been the Dynasty Social mailbag for this week.